The reason I took the door off is because I want to put a cat door in so that our new little cat doesn't have to be outside and has a place to go eat while we're not home. So we've had it for a while, I just haven't gotten around to it. Og så skal du sørge for den øverste rammer, og så sørger jeg for den nederste rammer. Hvad? Jamen fedt.
Nej, hvad gør du så?
Ja, det vidste jeg nu godt ikke var så svært. Altså den her var jo træls, men
ja.
Så man kan også argumentere for, at det kan være at gøre den der.
Skal vi prøve noget?
A lot of butternut squash, pumpkins, whatever you want to call them. Can't wait for next year. I'm gonna have all the vegetables ever made. All the species. I want everything. We need to be self-sufficient. I know this pumpkin soup looks like diarrhea, but it's actually quite tasty. I don't know what happened here.
Ja, det kan jeg godt se. Med farven.
Det ser sgu ikke for lækkert ud. På det punkt.
Men smager det godt?
Det smager helt fint.
Det smager godt.
Skulle man lige tage noget af vores egen olivenrulle på det?
Oh! Er den der stadig?
Den er der stadig. Flot og grøn som aldrig før.
Nå, jeg troede, du puttede det på brødet.
Nej, det var ligesom der på manja walking. Kan du huske det?
Fik man også sådan? Ja. Er det lækkert?
Ja, det er meget lækkert. We just came back from Denmark. Need a little trip because we made a little trip to Denmark because it was my wife's 30th birthday, and you can't. If you want to be a good husband, I don't really think you can get around that one. Even though we've been home in Denmark a lot, which has stopped some work here and there, but I've come back a week before her because she has a little extra vacation with some friends, a little tradition. They go somewhere every year. But I also went back in the hopes that we had an appointment to start working on the stables today, which of course we haven't started on, so that's just business as usual here. But they told me Monday now, and I really hope that is a fact, that we can bid on Monday. To look at the bright side, I have a little extra time to empty the stables completely, like I've said a million times, and then I can clean a bit up after the olive harvest. And yeah, that's about it. That's probably what I'll be doing today. It's weather's so nice. It's nice to come back to 16 degrees and sunshine. Feels great. Autumn is really also a cool time of year. These leaves on this Japanese maple are usually green during the season, and they turn this pink rosa color, which I just think is awesome. Of course, you also have all the trees around you turning yellow, but there's something to all times of year. And then later we'll have no leaves at all, and then you'll really be able to see the structure of your bonsai trees and garden trees as well. It just excites me a lot. I'm very excited to repot this wild plum because I think my little drill a hole in your tree and put another branch through it technique here really worked out. So I can cut the feeding branch off around here, and then I have my new branch here, which actually doesn't need much more growth because I want it to be thinner than this one and thicker than this one. So in between these two, and I think it actually is already. I'm gonna have to dig a hole if I want a stake to stand there, both because it's wobbling whenever I hit it with the sledgehammer, and there's too many rocks in the ground, which you can't see when you hammer a stake down into the ground. So I don't know why I keep trying to hammer, but I just felt lucky, I guess. I want to build a branch fence here along the little path we have down to this part of the garden, both because I don't want to burn the branches, and I want them to rot for insects, and maybe in a lot of years I can use the soil to farm stuff. Yeah, and it's a lot of work burning actually. There's also going to be a lot of work carrying the branches back and forth, but it's all the leftover olive branches. I just left them because I had to focus on harvesting the olives. Quando filmare dentro non posso sentire, non possono sentire niente fischia con la stufa. Ma c'è una casa della famiglia o
sì.
hai?
Fortunatamente sì.
Sì, perfetto. Anche...
Sì. Sì.
Sei veloce a trovare il problema.
Sì, bene o male, sapevo già, andavo quasi a colpo sicuro.
Sì.
A me piace, devo dire, perché stacca, perché di qua è un tipo e di là è un altro, quindi, però l'idea dell'isola così è bella, poi
sì.
quel tronco così è molto bella.
Mm-hmm. E anche così viene l'elettricità per
Ho visto.
Sì, sì. Ma dopo che tu hai fatto qualcosa, tu hai un'idea meglio, vero?
Quello è vero, sempre.
Sì.
Perché guarda, sto ristrutturando anch'io piano piano casa. Oggi compro la cucina, tra qualche mese dico, se la facevo in un'altra maniera per era meglio, mi è capitato.
Davvero,
Quindi.
davvero.
Ci sentiamo appena so qualcosa.
Grazie mille.
Ciao.
Ciao. I just thought, why not do one of the branches and leave all the small branches on and the foliage and see what happens. You never know, might get another olive tree. And it looks funny or stupid. Different. This is gonna be able to fit a whole lot of branches. It's a fun, exciting project. I really like this. It's good work. And one thing I've been thinking about now while working is maybe I'll do a labyrinth like this, because I have an endless supply of branches that needs sorted so they don't lie around the land, occupying the beauty and stuff. It's better when I can compress them and keep them in one area, because I still have tons of olives to prune, and I have some big trees around that I want to prune or that I don't want in certain places. And also at some point when we have finished the 2 stables and we can move in, our source of heating and hot water is gonna be from a wood burner, which is gonna make hot water from all the firewood I'm gonna make. I've already started a bit, as you've probably seen, but that's gonna be something I have to do regularly, which is pretty lucky because I like the hard work and the aspects of it, and really just like making firewood. So that's good. I'm just gonna make it even longer now. The rain is picking up. I think I'm gonna stop for now. That'd be a good idea. I got back from Denmark Tuesday evening, back from my wife's 30th birthday we held in Denmark. It's a round one, so you gotta celebrate, I guess. We didn't start on the renovation this Wednesday as was our agreement, but kinda getting used to it being postponed all the time. And I've been thinking these last couple of days, now we're going into winter, it very rarely drops to below 0 here. It actually didn't last year. We only had snow for like 4 hours. But I'm just now thinking about when the concrete is curing, because we're going to be using concrete to build a new roof. If we can even, but they told me we'll begin this following Monday, this upcoming Monday, but I don't believe it till I see it, I guess. And yeah, I did this branch wall, which it's a fun project, hard. I like the idea of saving the branches and slowly letting them compost, and insects can have all their fun they want. So that was a nice little project. I put in the cat door, so our cat can go in and out as she pleases. Especially when we're away, we can just put a big bowl of food and she can go in and out. That's the idea, but it's apparently a bit harder to teach a cat than we expected. But when you open the door for her now, she goes in and out. So she just needs to learn to push the door. And it's one of those magnetic ones, so only she can go in, because there's a lot of cats in our little city here. Not much else to say, and please cross your fingers with me that we are going to start renovations Monday. I'd really like to get started, although I don't know if there's anything to that thought I had about the concrete. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.